Hi, Gamesline. I'm Solon. I'm here at the Mix, and we're here with Joel, who's tell us all about Helltrench.
So Helltrench is a shoot-to-move style movement for an action roguelike. So you play as Snyder, who's going down a trench to save his brother, and basically the idea of the game is that since you shoot to move, you've got a lot of little extra abilities to help you kind of navigate killing enemies, getting deeper into the trench, fighting bosses, that sort of thing.
Right, and everything that I've seen about it just screams like procedurally generated Nuclear Throne, arcade, like hellish, like madness.
Nuclear Throne was a big inspiration. So was Downwell was another big inspiration.
Downwell is
games.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like a one-button game in that sense.
Yeah.
But in this case, you use your gun, your shotgun, your pistol, or whatever, to navigate.
Yeah.
And it makes for just this really radical push and pull, but also it looks gorgeous.
The thing I want most from the game for people playing it is, I want people to get into that flow where they're just in constant movement and navigating around enemies,
it's like
obstacles,
kinetic push and pull.
Yeah, it's really kinetic.
Who worked on all the art? Because there's tons of like stuff going down both the sides and everywhere that's on the field.
We have one asset artist, Preston. He's not here right now, and we have a concept artist who concepts everything. Two artists.
You touch that game. Touch it. It's awesome. Touch it. You're going to touch it. It's going to feel good. I promise.
So you can try out the tutorial. It'll teach you how to move around the game.
Got another one.
And just use the square button. There you go.
So yeah, you had one artist just working on all of this. How big's your team?
We've got one asset artist, a concept artist, a sound guy, and then I program. I lead the design of the game. I'm the director of the business. I run business, that sort of thing. So we're 4 people.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, it has this kind of like cyberpunk kind of feel, like a mecha anime almost.
Yeah, so there's actually an old mecha anime that was the main inspiration for the main character. I wish I could remember it, but that was definitely
one. Yeah,
that was a big inspiration. H.R. Geiger stuff, like the movie Alien, stuff like that. There's a lot of inspirations for like the visuals of like the interface, the game itself.
Yep.
It's a lot.
So when you're looking at building a game that's completely procedurally generated, how do you guide that so the player keeps like, getting pushed more and more as they go through? So how does the Helltrench get deeper?
That's a big question. Do you want to know about how the game kind of guides the player to the exit, or?
I want to know about the larger scene, level to level. You've got more and more enemies coming at you. What kind of threats can we expect?
So enemies, obstacles. So you'll go through every world is 3 levels, and then there's a boss. That's the 4th level.
Really? Okay.
And it's all in one arena for the boss, so it gets its own room.
Yep.
And there are 4 worlds. So 9 levels, 4 bosses is.
Oh, okay. So there's an ending.
There's an ending. You pick up weapons, you get upgrades, there are items, pretty standard roguelike stuff.
Sure, yep. Except that standard in so much that your gun is also your motion, so...
It's got all the wrappings of a standard roguelike, except for the movement.
Every, weapon that you develop means that it has, way more variable change to your, entire loadout and everything that you're doing.
Yeah, so the weapons don't change your movement or anything, but they do change the bullets you shoot. So, for example, the sniper is a slower rate of fire.
Exactly.
But you do more damage. So, since you have to rotate to aim at stuff, the sniper requires more aim.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can aim well, you're rewarded.
That's kind of what I was thinking, was okay, if I have a slower rate of fire, then I can't move as fast. That's not the word, though, because, I don't have as much control over my movement, but I have to make sure my movements are, tactical.
Yeah.
Which is sniper. super like. So like it makes sense in both ways, and I think
it works
slick.
pretty organically.
Yeah.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, you got a shotgun. So in this game, that means you need to get close to stuff. So you got to really know how to use your brakes. You got to know how to rotate your cannon. You got to know how to aim that thing so that you can like get the most out of it in your
That's
position.
intense.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a self-imposed challenge, but
usually the shotgun's like the easier weapon, you know, the more accessible weapon, and like that doesn't make that easier at all.
So all of the weapons still shoot behind you, so it's going to feel kind of the same, but the way you optimize the extra damage is going to be different. One of the more like gimmicky weapons is the minigun. In this game, since you shoot to move, you can also hit a brake if you want to stop and shoot at something.
Yep.
But with the minigun, when you brake, it revs up the minigun and increases the rate of fire. So the weapons vary how you play the game pretty significantly.
That's just a fascinating design challenge, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been very interesting getting so much feedback.
Yeah, you're here at Mix. What's it been like? Because this is like a big opportunity, right?
It's been overwhelmingly positive.
This is your first showcase of some kind?
This is our first game as a studio. This is our first showcase. So this is also the first launch of our Steam page, Helltrench on Steam.
Oh my God!
So
you had to go through all the steps. You're like, oh, we're gonna be a Mix, and we got to put everything out there now.
Yeah, we were really rushing because I wish I had business cards. I wish I had signage, but I got to tell people, you know, Zenmai on Twitter, Zenmai, or M-A-I, Zenmai on Twitter.
Got it.
And
one more time.
Zenmai.
Zenmai on Twitter. That's your company's name.
Yeah, and then we've got Helltrench on Steam, all one word. And I gotta keep saying that because we didn't have time for business cards, but
it's Helltrench from Zenmai. You know what it is.
People have been coming in, handing business cards, talking about, here's my publishing company. You know, it's been overwhelmingly positive. It's been a great experience so far.
This is your first time getting like some real feedback on the game too.
So we have a lot of playtesters actually. So
okay, good.
We've been getting playtesting done on the game because it's a little weirder. We don't have much of a frame of reference on how you design something like this.
How do you make this? We're finding out.
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly positive experience. I haven't gotten to try the drinks, but I bet they're great. I haven't gotten to try the food, but I bet it's really good. I bet it's delicious, actually.
I'm living vicariously through you. I just love seeing you're at your first expo, your first convention.
Yeah, everybody's super friendly, really nice about the game.
Well, I mean, look at it. It's awesome. It has so much swagger to it.
Thank you. It means a lot.
It
means
fucking goes. So, what's next for Helltrench then? So you showed here for the first time ever. What's the roadmap look like?
So the roadmap, we're taking 2 weeks off.
Yeah! Yes!
We're going to take some time off. And then we're going to start working towards probably a Steam Next Fest. We want to get a public demo out for everybody to try soon. So we'll be eyeing Next Fest. Hopefully we'll be able to hit up PAX East and have a booth at PAX.
Yes, that's the next goal. Awesome. I like that.
Yeah, we got a lot of moves we want to make. We want to talk to people about maybe working together.
I literally just saw Devolver Digital swoop in here and be like, and I'm like,
And it's not just them. We've had a couple of other people drop by, which has been, big.
Make them fight each other in a cage.
That's what we want.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I wish you all the best. I think this is a very fun project.
It was nice meeting you.
Great meeting Joel. And have a great time making Helltrench.
Hey, you too.
Because it looks fun. It looks like it's fun to make. It looks like it's fun to play.
Oh, it is.
It's just all of these pieces coming together. And
that's why we want. That's why I want investment.
Yeah.
I love working with my coworkers on this game. It's really fun. It's great getting in the call with the guys and talking about a plan of attack on how do we want to get this in the game, how do we want to make this better, how do we want to make this game more fun, how do we want to get it into the hands of a lot of people, because
Yep.
you know we all really feel strongly about the game. Ever since the prototype, it's a game we've all played for hours. So you know we want other people to have fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you, Joel.
Hey, yeah, thank you.
And yeah, that's it from Gamesline.